what's up you guys? Today we are here at the New York Renaissance Fair because you guys need to know about this place before you come visit. Hey, look at this camel. And of course we're here with my best friend. Let's get to exploring. Okay, pause. So this was just going to be a vlog of our day at the Renaissance Fair, but after doing so much wrong, I have come up with these 5 essential tips to make your first time coming to the Renaissance Fair a lot better than it would be coming into it blindly. Starting with what time you get there. So I have gone to the Renaissance Fair twice so far this season. The first time I did it a lot better than what we did yesterday. First, I arrived at 9:50 and was able to pull into the free parking lot and easily get in. This time we tried to arrive more around 12. We only live 15 minutes away from the Renaissance Fair, so we left at like 11:30. By 11:50, we got into this line that was about 2 miles long and was barely moving, and we waited in that line for a little over an hour and a half. I think the longest we spent without actually moving was like 10 minutes. And like, you don't want to do that because the amount of time that you're spending there, you could be spending at the Renaissance Fair that you already paid for, and that ticket price doesn't go down if you're not there. So you want to make the most of it. There were people making illegal U-turns to get out of it, people trying to drive in the shoulder, buses trying to stop people from driving in the shoulder, people jumping out of their cars and trying to use the bathroom in the woods. Like, it was crazy, and all of that can be avoided if you just get there a little bit earlier than everyone else. Plus, if you get there early, you get to see their opening show. So if it is your first time, I highly suggest seeing that. They also do have preferred parking, but you would still have to wait in that really long line to get to the front, and I really don't think it's worth it unless you have extra money you want to spend or you can't walk for 10 minutes straight, because the walk from the free parking lot is only a 10-minute walk to the gate. So I don't think it's worth paying $25 to get a little bit closer in a very crowded lot. Okay, back to the vlog. Jess in camel form.
That's the only sound I know how to make.
He heard you.
I love him. I love him.
Best friends.
Go quick. All together now. Ready? Set.
Wear that stupid hat, son. Nothing says I listen to 90s hip-hop like your outfit. You wear that same hat in North Carolina, but it comes with fishing lures. Spinners, spinnerbait, crappie jigs.
I am Renaissance in 90s attire.
Yes, you are.
The shoes. The fit. The fit. I would not have done well in Renaissance times.
Being gluten-free.
Yeah. Batteries? This way. Batteries. Ah, another hill.
Jess's favorite.
These are the buffaloes. Ah, ye old tavern. Renaissance tavern. Ah, ye old washing well wenches.
It's a great show. Okay, so my next tip is about the shows. There are shows going on all day long, all different types of fun things to go see. And when you arrive, you're gonna get a schedule of all the shows and what times they are at and where they are at. So it's good to take a few minutes to just plan out exactly what you wanna see while leaving in time to go to the shops and get some lunch or snacks, whatever you want. But if you know exactly what time the shows that you want are starting at, you can get there a little bit early to secure a seat. Because if you get to the show exactly when it starts, especially like the more popular shows like the Well Wenches or the Aaron Bonk Fire Whip show, those seats fill up really fast and you're probably going to be standing on the sidelines. So if there is a show that you really want to see and get a good seat for, get there between 15 to 20 minutes early. How are you liking your first Ren Fair, Jess?
It's good.
It's good?
It's good. We're about to watch the wench thing.
Yeah.
If you are hot, you will come down here and get cooled off. Yes, as you were. 1 more. One more chance. Is this piece of laundry perfectly clean?
Aww. That was cute. Wow, look at you.
I tip. I'm uncomfortable in most situations.
This is facts, and this is why we're best friends.
That's mine.
I'll do an iced tea.
This is the Renaissance Iced Caramel Latte. That's Dumbledore.
That's Gandalf.
That's Gandalf. It's $5.
Well, how was it for $5? Be honest, for the people.
It's $5. Just know that.
What'd you get?
Peach Italian soda.
How is it?
It's pretty good.
It's alright. Not bad.
Not bad. Okay, so there are a lot of food options here, but between about 12 and 2:30, the lines are incredibly long at every food stand. You're probably going to spend about 30 minutes waiting. Food prices range between $10 to $15 for a meal, between $9 and $11 for some alcohol, and between $6 and $10 for just like some small snacks or treats. Some places do accept card, but most places are cash only, so keep that in mind. And if you don't want to spend all your money on food, I'd either suggest eating a big breakfast like I did, putting a granola bar in your pocket, or packing a lunch and leaving it in the car, because you can go out to your car and then come back inside.
Why is this line still so long for archery?
No. Adorable shops at the Renaissance Fair, and a lot of the ones that sell more expensive items like swords and leather, those usually take cards, but lots of the places here only take cash. So to avoid the really high ATM fees, I think they're like $4, plus I know my bank charges me whenever I use an ATM, so I usually wind up spending $8 to take out cash. I don't like doing that, so stop at your bank beforehand. You'll avoid waiting in like the half-hour long ATM lines, and you'll avoid those fees. So definitely bring cash beforehand for the shops. Jess wants to go to the Puss in Boots. Oh my god, my biggest fear. Okay, so my last suggestion can go entirely based off of how you feel. If this is your first Renaissance Fair, you might want to stay and see the entire thing. But if not, don't forget about all the cars in the parking lot because the line to get in is going to be just as long to get out. So the biggest event that they have at the Ren Fair, I'd say, is the final joust, which starts at about 5:45. There are so many people there, that's basically where the entire fair is at that point. So I like to leave right before the joust ends because everybody's paying attention to the really cool joust happening and I can just slip into the parking lot and leave. I think we got out of the parking lot within 10 minutes, which was great. But if you wait until 7 after the Queen's farewell, you're probably going to be spending another 2 hours in that chaos trying to get out. So if it's your first time, totally understand and wanting to stay and see everything. But if you're already a little tired and are like, maybe I can miss the Queen's farewell, that would be the perfect time to leave so you avoid all of that chaos. And my last little bonus tip would be the season starts in the beginning of August and runs through the first weekend of October. The best time to go would be right in the middle because when the Ren Fair starts, everybody's really excited again, so it's very busy, and the last 2 weekends are also incredibly busy because people are gonna miss it. So if you don't wanna have the most of the crowds, I suggest finding a nice sweet spot in the middle. So we did stay for a little bit of the joust, but then we promptly exited to the parking lot and got out within 10 minutes. All right, guys.
I got a flower.
Thank you so much for joining us here today at the New York Renaissance Fair. Follow these tips to make sure that your visit is as best as it can be. We will catch y'all on the next one.
Flippity flip.